Hi everybody, this is GL1 and boy am I glad to be back from being out there in the bush. I'll tell you, it was quite something out there, with Bigfoots and dinosaurs and all the things that the adventures we've been on, but good to be home and get cleaned up and get back to some regular business. Now, for some reason, the video and the audio is off. I can see that now, and I know that it will be off when I show you, but I don't know how to solve that. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm going to get on with showing you this art project that I've put together and explain it to you. You can see a little bit of it behind me. And so, without any more ado, here we go. All right, everybody. So this is my Barbie Princess Fairy Tower uh, that I made some time ago. And what I wanted to do was find just a more creative way to display these dolls. I never was really into collecting Barbies or dolls, but I did have a few rare ones, and I also would start modify my action figures. I would paint He-Man figures and the like. I would get them at yard sales and fix them up. And I started to buy some cheap Barbie dolls and experiment with those, changing them. And I realized they're really easy to modify. And I also started to like a lot of the different Barbies that they started to make. They started to make them different sizes and shapes and ethnicities, and I thought that was really great. So I did start collecting them, and then I thought, I'll collect certain themes. So I collected Barbie, princess, and fairies, and mermaids as well. And so this is my fairy princess tower, and what it's made of is a branch had broken off of a tree, and I trimmed it and sanded some of the rough spots, and then I painted it with spray paint, multiple colors and layers, and then I wrapped it in reflective tape and I put lights on it. Now you observe that the brighter purple lights they stop working halfway down, so I'm going to have to replace that. But I do have these LED lights that I got from Big Lots for about $5, and they run on 3 AA's, and they last longer, it seems. The base is a wooden round disc that I got from Lowe's for about $11, and then I actually screwed up from the base with a long screw into this branch, and then I covered it in insulating foam. That's what that green is. You just pile it up. You get this foam in a can, and then you spray it, and it's very sticky. And then it dries and it hardens, and it's foamy, kind of squishy, but hard to an extent. And then you can paint it with spray paint, get different colors. And over here, I made a disc for them to be on. So I took another wooden disc and I covered it in a reflective sort of what's automobile covering. Okay, so you can do designs on your automobile, and then I also got from an automobile shop chrome. Then you can chrome your vehicle, and I put that around the disc here. So this is like a sticky uh, tape that comes in a very wide piece of tape that you can cut to form. And then I took a small wooden dowel and I affixed it to the branch using very strong fishing line. And for this Barbie roller skater, I gave her, like, she's skating uh, on this ribbon, and the ribbon I got from Walmart, and it has metal on each side, so you can bend it and shape it to a certain direction. It'll stay. And then she's roller skating down there. And starting with the top princess, this is my warrior princess fairy, and she has a staff that I got from some action figure. I'm not sure what any longer. I painted her with glitter paint on her face and on her necklace and her crown, and I glitter painted her wings, and I made that skirt for her, and I painted her boots, and also put glitter paint on those. And she is held up there with this metal wire that's easy to bend. You can get that at Walmart too. It's very easy to tie up your action figures or toys and tie them up to something if you want them suspended or you want them holding something. Although I also, have those little rubber bands I told you to put on and hold something. So I got the Barbies, started getting them because they have different ethnicities. So I think this one, she looks Latina, and you have, African American. And I think that some of these also have um, Indian features from India. Now, some of these are custom. So the top Barbie Warrior Princess is a WWE body, and I gave her a Barbie head, and then I, fairy wings, and I made that skirt. And this is a Wild Hearts body on the roller skater and a Barbie head. The Wild Hearts dolls' heads are out of proportion to the body slightly. So, but I like the bodies because they have multiple joints, and I got them on clearance, so they were, $10 or less. And now I have a Barbie that has elbows and shoulders and knees, and also they have a different shape. They're a little more muscular. This one as well. This is also a Wild Hearts body with a Barbie head, a princess head. And those two there, those ladies I did not modify. And this is also, just a Barbie princess. I liked her with her red hair. And this here is a Wild Hearts head on a Barbie body. So, I have these, if I use the Wild Hearts body for something, then I have an extra head. So I found a place to put that. And this one here is another, she is also a Wild Hearts head on a Barbie body. And I thought she had a different look to her, so I liked her. That hair and different facial features. And this one here I thought looked like Beyonce, and I wanted to have a Princess Beyonce. And actually the top that she's wearing is like 32 years old. I got that a really long time ago. Actually, I got that. I got a Barbie that I thought looked like my wife, and it came with that top, and I've saved it all that time. This I got from the dollar store, and I just wanted to have, some artsy thing there. This fairy here, she's from the 90s, so she's really old. I got her at a secondhand store, and she just sat in a drawer. I never thought I'd use it for anything, but this seemed to work out really well. And this Barbie princess, she's sitting on a swing that I made. I got the ribbon from the dollar store, and then I took a block of wood and I wrapped some silver tape around it, gave her a little swing. It swings back and forth. And that is held by, again, the metal wire is holding her up, her arms like that. And this is a fairy princess. This came as a kit. You can still get that. I think it's $20 on Amazon. It comes with the Barbie doll, and you can make her into a mermaid, a princess, or a fairy. So I know that I use the mermaid and the princess clothes somewhere else. The princess is probably on one of these. I just don't remember which. And then there's another fairy. There, she's flying around. I like to stick them in different positions, flying in all different angles. So the point of all this is it doesn't really matter that it's Barbies. It can be anything. The idea is you don't have to limit how you display your toys to just sticking them on a shelf. You can find something interesting and creative and then just create a whole new dimension to how you display your toys. Something just more appealing that every time you look at it, you'll have maybe more fun just imagining maybe what they're doing, whether it's whether it's Barbies or whether it's action figures or even cars. You can basically make like a little diorama. And this is quite large. It's over 5 feet tall. It takes up a lot of room. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the dark. So there it is in the dark. And, regretfully, those bottom lights aren't working. I did try to get them working, but it looks like I'm just going to have to cut them off and start over again. But at least we have the LED lights that are working. But anyway, so that's what it looks like at night. And I hope you enjoy this. I know it's quite a different thing that I've introduced you to here. But again, the point of it is don't feel limited by how you display your toys. There's so many things that you can do and be creative with. All right, so this is GL1 signing out, and glad to be back from the bush. And we will be looking at some other things soon. And I know one of them is a large collection of Star Wars AT-ATs. So this is GL1 signing out, and have a great day.